What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, and this is a Monday morning hangover. What's up with y'all, guys? All right, so every Monday morning I do these hangovers. I call it Monday morning hangover, and so get your cup of coffee. We gotta talk. Man, let me go ahead and put in all my disclaimers. I want to say what's up to everybody that's coming aboard, joining the stream, and some of y'all guys like, damn, you stream a lot. Every time we look on YouTube, you on YouTube. Yes, that's the case. And we are live. Guess what, guys? Let's go to put in the date. Woo! Welcome to the stream. I see you are first. Let me go to put in my disclaimers here, guys, and let's go to do this. So let's paste that. Today's date is 8/14 of 2017. Wow, man! Like next week, guys, we get into Galaxy Note 8 event, right? Man, I'm excited about it, right? And I can't wait to go. So I'm getting myself all prepared for it, you know. And we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna give y'all guys a lot of coverage of the Galaxy Note event. And I'm just finalizing a whole lot of stuff. And once I finalize everything, I'm gonna make a video, guys. You know what I'm saying? Make a video about all the devices that I'm bringing, the cameras that I'm gonna use, and everything. So I'm gonna make videos about that. Also, I'm gonna do some vlogs. All right, so y'all guys can get all coverage of the Galaxy Note 8 event. But before we get into the news, before we get into everything, this stretch, Monday morning hangover, guys. Long weekend. We in preseason football. I've been working very hard doing tech videos. I just dropped a video like a couple of hours ago, guys. I've been working real hard to try to get y'all guys content. So hopefully that you enjoyed the video I just dropped. So I'm up early this morning. I got my cup of coffee. Let me go ahead and do my my roll call. I see all y'all guys in the building. Yes, so I see Forbidden. In the building. Good morning to you. Tells B is in the building. Lewis is in the building. D-Pack is in the building. Tells B, what's up with y'all? I see you. Digital Effects is in the building. Nice is in the building. We got that Dirty South in the building. George is in the building. Yes. Jerry is in the building. And everybody, Jason is in the building. Good morning to everybody. Yes. Look, I like Starbucks. This YouTube channel is not sponsored by Starbucks at all. So y'all know. But I do like Starbucks. The people at Starbucks is very good, kind people. When I walk in Starbucks, they greet you. They already know what I'm drinking. So by the time I get up to the register, they already got my piping hot, ready to go. And it was busy this morning, so that's all good. So I do understand it's Monday morning and everybody was busy, but I got my cup of coffee. So shouts out to the ladies at Starbucks. Good morning to y'all and great service as always at Starbucks. All right. All right, guys. So happy to be. I know you're so happy to be at the Note 8 event. Yes, listen, I got everything that I need done for the Galaxy Note 8 event. I got my flights already done. I got my hotel already done. I'm good to go. I'm ready to go. I'm exactly everything is done. My first time in New York. I never been there before. Hey, listen, I am excited to go. I will give you guys so much coverage. If you follow me on the Patreon VIP section, you guys will see a lot of photos, a lot of videos that I'm just going to upload from my devices straight to VIP. All the edited videos will go on YouTube, but all the behind the scenes, everything underneath the sun, non-edited, will probably go to the VIP section. But all the edited videos and stuff like that is going to come on to the to the YouTube channel. So I'm excited about it. But let's get into the news. You know, one of the things that I saw in the news today, guys, is that we're hearing rumors that the Galaxy Note 8 will be in stores sooner than we thought. Samsung has been preparing for this for a very long time. We've been hearing rumors that the Galaxy Note 8 will be available earlier than expected. That is some great news for everybody. Obviously, for a very expensive phone, a lot of people is kind of thinking how they can get this device and stuff like that. I'm not sure about what the retailer's going to do as far as to try to get these devices in your hand. I know that that is going to be very expensive, but stay tuned. I will give you all the news, anything that we need to share about when it's available for you guys to purchase. Also, we got news about the Essential phone. We saw some footage that Unbox Therapy has received his unit. About time, okay? And hopefully, I can't wait to see Unbox Therapy video. We've been talking about the Essential phone for a long time. Finally, we start to get some YouTubers that's getting their hands on the device, so that's good. Again, I don't know anything about the phone, so hopefully, and I did not pre-order it or nothing like that because I'm just gonna wait and see what's going on first before. But hey, the Essential phone is coming. All right, so that's good. All right, so controversy with the Moto Z2 Force, right? Let's talk about this for a second, right? In last year, the Moto Z 5.5 inch Super AMOLED display, all the bells and whistles, give you that nice, beautiful glass back, and it was a premium price. All right, you get you have the mods and everything. But what happened to the Moto Z2 Force? All right, a lot of things that I've been seeing. Now I got to get my hands on it, but a lot of things that I've been seeing is, battery life is not that great. And then remember, in the Moto Z, you got a case, a cover case that came with the device. But this year you don't get a case. You got a slimming down battery and all that stuff. And so, I don't know, man. I mean, it still got the Shadow Shield display, okay? Got the Shadow Shield display and everything. So I don't know, man. I'm thinking about picking this device up for review. But man, I'm just concerned about an $800 phone because $750. T-Mobile has it on their website for $750 plus tax. So I always think about that. $750 plus tax to me is over $800. So that's going to be over $800+ phone. Plus, I have to buy a case. I mean, I'm not having the phone exposed. It's not coming with no shell. It's not coming with anything in a box. So I mean, I can't have my pogo pins exposed. You got a big camera hump on the back of it, so you have to buy a case. It's like you have to buy a case because you don't want to get the pogo pins damaged. Then you do have that camera hump that if you set it on the table, the ring will get scratched up. I don't understand. So along with you buying the $800+ phone, you have to buy a case or a mod or something for it, which is going to get you upper tiers to 900. Then listen, for 2700 milliamp battery, you have to buy a battery mod. I mean, obviously, if you don't want to have 2-3 hours worth of screen on time. So the battery mod, $80-$90 or whatever. I don't know how much it costs, but you do have to buy a battery mod just to get you through the day. So with all that said, I mean, you're right hovering around $1,000 price point at this point. So I don't know. It's a little controversial with that. I don't know which way Motorola want to go with this device. But when you're looking at price versus what you get, I don't know. So I'm not sure if I want to pull a trigger on it yet to review it, especially when we got Galaxy Note 8 event coming up. I'm not sure, but I'm a kind of swayed either way and see what it's all about. All right, let me get into you guys' comments. Shouts out to Forbes Tech Review is in the building. Let's see. All right, so people saying it's 10:10 in South Carolina. Okay, it's 10:10 South Carolina. Got the coffee on deck. Big House Production got his coffee on deck. Yes. All right, so it's 4 4:10 p.m. in Italy. Deepak says 4:10 p.m. in Italy. Wow. All right. Looks like I'm going to get the Note 8. You know, you think about this. Let's be honest. I talked about this Saturday, right? I mean, you got a lot of phones coming out. iPhone, V30, Pickle. Then you got the Essential phone, right? You got then the Moto Z Force 2, right? You got all these phones coming out. It's hard to pick. Like, well, it's not really hard to pick. But if you had to buy one phone, what would it be? iPhone, V30, Pickle. If you like stock Android, listen, if you like stock Android, it's got to be the Pickle, right? I mean, people that don't like compromises, they don't like overlays, they don't like skins, then you're going to get the Pickle. But if you want to, slight overlay and stuff like that, what device would you pick? Note 8, iPhone 7 or 7S X or whatever it's going to be called, the V30 or the Pickle. Which one of these 4 devices, or maybe you might want to dig a little deeper and get the Moto Z2 Force. Let me know down in the comments, guys. What device would you pick in the next 2 months going into the holiday season? I mean, these are the heavy hitters for 2017. Before we get into 2018, these are going to be the heavy hitters. And guess what? Come January, it's CES. Listen, everything that's happening in 2017, by the time we hit January, it's a complete reset. So we only got a few more months, look, to the end of the year. Then we in 2018. Then we got the Galaxy S9, right? So we everything that's happening in the next month or so is going to carry us over to the next year. So when you're looking at 2017, in the next 2 months, all the heavy hitters are going to be out. Then we reset. We into CES, then we going into the next batch of devices. So this is it, guys. And I'm with you about, damn, as soon as you get the Galaxy Note 8, right? Then 2018 come, and then boom, you got the Galaxy S9. So it's one of those things that what devices are you going to choose between the 4 heavy hitters in the next month or 2? All right, let's see. What's up with your Black Magic is in the building? What's up with you? I see you. Only one phone for me is the Galaxy Note 8. So nice say the Galaxy Note 8 for him. Let's see. If I had to buy one phone, it'd be the iPhone 8. Deepak said the iPhone 8. Mr. Marcus says the Pickle or the V30. So he's kind of swayed between both devices. I'm a big fan of stock. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you like stock, whether or not it's gonna be stock Android or iOS, then you're either going iPhone or you're going Pickle 2. All right, so you gotta be about both of those devices. I'm still excited about purchasing the G6 soon. And again, I talked about the G6. G6 is a good device, so that'll be a pretty decent purchase. Hey, listen, at least the G6 won't break the bank. That's the thing. You get the G6, if you like the G6 and you're comfortable with the G6, you good till 2018. You follow what I'm saying? And then you save a few ducats in your pocket. So, if the G6 is good for you, good design, good cameras, good fluidity, everything is good about the G6. If you like the G6, then everything that we talking about, the Pickle, the iPhone, the Galaxy Note 8, all that stuff goes under the water, because if you like the purchase that you have, then you are okay. Thumbs up to you that y'all guys do understand that if you get a phone, if you already got a phone, just say if you got the Galaxy S8, and you say, you know what, I'd have paid $850 for the device, I'm good until the Galaxy S9. Now, I'm not going to not want maybe the Galaxy S8 or Galaxy Note 8. But if you like the device that you have, then you okay. All right, let's see. It's a toss-up between the Galaxy Note 8 and the iPhone 8. I haven't been on Android since 2010. But it depends on which camera is better. That's going to be a good thing, because we hearing that the iPhone will be shooting 4K at 60 frames per second. Now that might sway a lot of people that love cameras, that love portability, that love cameras. Is going to sway to the iPhone because of the 4K 60 frames per second. It is going to be a fantastic, phenomenal device that can shoot that. Now listen, when you talk about 4K 60 frames per second, you know certain phones give you like a 5-minute limit. Think about that. Like if you go shooting 4K, it give you like 5 minutes because of the overheating and the storage and stuff like that. So it's going to be important to see what's the limit on 4K at 60 frames per second. How long will Apple allow you to film at 4K 60 frames per second? So we got to see about that. So you know, sometimes they limit you. And if you filming in 4K and all of a sudden you look up and they stop filming, you might be upset. So let's see what it's all about. Hopefully that the Apple will give you more than just 5 minutes or so of filming at 60 frames per second when it comes down to that. So listen, I'm sorry about the light, guys. I got the studio lights on. That's why it's so bright in here. All right, here we go. Let me get into you guys' comments. The more thing I'm hearing about the Pickle 2, the more disappointed I am. The big bezels and no headphone jack. Right. So a lot of people is upset about the rumors that they're hearing about the Pickle. Nah, let's also put in there that possibility that the Pickle will have front-facing speakers. So if it has front-facing speakers, yes, that's why you do have the big forehead and chin. All right. So again, we have to see what it's all about. And yeah, listen, it is a disappointment for a lot of people to not have headphone jacks. Now, I've been talking about headphone jacks for about 6 months on this YouTube channel. I've been saying since 2016 that headphone jacks are going away. Anytime Apple introduced something like no headphone jacks, look, Lico didn't have headphone jacks, and you got some other devices that didn't have headphone jacks. So I think after Apple did the no headphone jack, everybody is following suit. Said, you know what, we're not gonna put headphone jacks in. So a lot of people is upset about that no headphone jacks is coming to these devices, and and then you get these old flimsy dongles and stuff like that, which, I mean, that's another thing to keep up with. That's another thing to carry, and a lot of people lose their dongles after a while. So, and look, my wife had that problem right now with an iPhone 7. Every time we look around, she's looking for the dongle. And so we have to go get replacements and buy extras and stuff like that because just not having no headphone jack. And you got nice, good, expensive Beats, and you're looking for the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and you don't have it. And, you know, then you have to have the dongle and all that stuff. And then if you're going from the headphones to the car got the auxiliary output. So you got to keep up with the dongle. And it's frustrating, guys. I know it's frustrating. It's had to be some way to solve this. Listen, I do understand. I wear Bluetooth headphones. So a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack for me is no big deal. But I do understand people that like audio, that like to have the cord, that like to have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And it's just not there. And so a lot of people are disappointed at that. This is a Monday Morning Hangover. This your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solution. Let's get a sip. Woo, stretch. I need a note. Yes. All right. See, also, I also have the Huawei Essential XT, very good 6-inch budget device. Let's see. All right. So nice. Got some boxes that checked off. The Galaxy Note 8 headphone jack, slim with no bezels, storage expansion. Yes. Dual cameras, 6 gigs of RAM, S Pen. See, that's the thing. And I talk about this a lot. You have phones. Then you got the Galaxy Note. It's two different categories. You think about this. Think about if you want the best of the best, productivity and a good phone, good cameras, good design, good everything. Then you're talking about a Galaxy Note 8. You think about this. What else device is going to give you full productivity? Pull out the S Pen software. You do got SD card support, 6 gigs of RAM, 835 processors. They're probably going to have best-in-class cameras. Listen. You have best-in-class cameras on every Samsung device, right? Galaxy S6, Galaxy S5, Galaxy S7, Galaxy S8, and it goes on and on and on. So when you talk about, you know, exactly what you're saying, nice headphone jacks, this, that, the other, blah, 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 blah. It does have everything best in class. So it's sometimes it's easy for some people to say, you know what? Listen, even if I don't use the pen all the time, at least you know that the Galaxy Note is going to have dual cameras, beautiful design. You're going to have beautiful display, best in class, everything in between the sun. Now, everybody's still concerned about the battery life. Now, I gave my theory about the battery life. I give a theory. Here's my theory. Galaxy S7, Galaxy S8, right? Galaxy S7, 3600 milliamp battery, right? And Galaxy S8 has a 35, I believe, right? 100 milliamp battery. But the Galaxy S8 gets 3 to 4 hours more screen on time than the Galaxy S7. And the Galaxy S7 has a bigger battery. Now, let's put this in perspective. The HTC U Ultra, 3000 milliamp battery, and the HTC U11, 3000 milliamp battery. The HTC U11 get at least 2 to 3 or maybe 4 hours more battery life than the HTC U Ultra. So when you put that in perspective, you're still going to get your 5, 6 hours, 7 hours of screen on time. Either way. But again, obviously, if you tinker with the settings, if you go from 1440p plus to 1080p, then you're going to get extremely good battery life. So we got to wait and see, guys. And listen, I know what people are concerned about the battery life. I'm concerned about the battery life until I thought about the theory. You think about the theory. When I did a live battery test, a lot of people was saying that the Galaxy S8 battery was going to suck. Remember that? I did a live battery test, and we sit up there for almost 10 hours live on YouTube, and we saw that the Galaxy S8 kicked butt on Quad HD, beating everything, right? So with that said and done, yes, that's what I'm saying. So we got to see. Let me get into you guys' comments. All right. Are you ready for the V30? Yes, I am ready for the V30. I've seen everything about the V30. It's been leaks, and obviously LG probably leaking all this stuff. They got to. I mean, they were trying to get the hype of hoopla because everybody, you know, kind of swayed towards a Note. So I think I'm ready for the V30. Let's see. Maybe in the future we could go in with Bluetooth, but today it's all about the headphone jack. I do understand, Deepak, why they get rid of the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and throwing dongles in there. You know what? And you know, I'm thinking, like, does it really save them money to take away the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and then give you a substitute dongle? Now, some of them don't even give you a dongle. So that is a good question. I don't know. The Note 8 is going to be a complete package. Yeah, I think it is. I just found your channel, and I have 2 words, great. I do have a question. Drop my picture in the water. I'm looking to use the Honor 8 for $190 or a new Honor 6 for $200. Any advice? Honor 8. Honor 8. I'm going to tell you why. Honor 8 has the highest specs, the beautiful design. I think the Honor 8 has the better cameras. And welcome to Easy Computer Solutions. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Listen, I do agree. Listen, I like the Honor 8. I've been an advocate of the Honor 8 for a very long time. So it to me, it's not even a question. I like the Honor 6X. I really do. I really like the Honor 6X. But when you put the Honor 6X against the Honor 8, I would go Honor 8. Woo! Honor 8. Because you got to think about it. The Honor 6X has the Kirin 655 processor. The Honor 8 has the powerful 950 in it. Oh yeah, definitely difference in performance. And listen, it's not that off by price neither. You could get an Honor 8 for like $350, a $259, or like you saying $190. You saying $190 for Honor 8? I would go Honor 8 all day. Let's see. Welcome. Yes. Let's see, the LG G5, right? And I seen the G5 also for like $225 on Amazon. So that's a pretty okay choice, you know what I'm saying? So you can't get a G5. My disappointment, still prefers 16:9 aspect ratio, but 18:9 is becoming the new standard. 3,300 milliamp battery capacity and stuff like that, but they do have zero limit cases. I don't listen. Nice. I'm gonna tell you, man, don't put no zero limit case on no beautiful Galaxy Note 8, man. Listen, you think about this. If you wasn't getting that good battery life, at least you could plug that device up. You could SS and S, and you got full battery life. Think about it. It don't take that long to charge these phones. You're still going to get at least 5 hours of screen on time. Even if you have to charge the device, top it off, and you could get through the rest of the day. Zero limit case will add complete ugliness. Listen, no offense to zero limit, but man, they make your phone look like a brick, man. I mean, the zero limit case, I mean, you look at your phone like, oh, Lord, I paid $1,000 for this. And listen, to each its own. If you need to go to a Road Warrior, you don't have no power, then zero limit is probably the best to get. But man, if you could get to a car charger or maybe a Starbucks and charge while you ordering your coffee, and you got your phone on the charge, you get 30% in 15, 20 minutes, you good to go? Yeah. I don't know about the zero limit case, but hey, I don't know. I had zero limit case. I can't. Woof, things are terrible, man. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, when I follow your tutorial on how to reset Windows 7, it says reinstall Windows. Can you help me? Now, I've got a playlist with several videos on how to, and listen, my tutorial videos on this YouTube channel is one of my trending videos, period. This actually, I like doing my tutorial videos. And listen, the thing about it is, every computer, if you purchase, and I say this in my videos, if you purchase your PC from a replica store like Best Buy or Walmart or something like that, 9 times out of 10, your PC has what's called a recovery partition. All right. Now, if you have a custom-made PC or Susie or Boo Boo put Windows 7 on your device, think about this. Now, if Boo Boo and Susie put Windows 7, a hacked version of Windows 7 on your computer, and you got a black screen telling you to put your codes in, or if you're trying to factory reset it and you do not have a factory partition, then none of my videos gonna help you. You have to have a recovery partition or recovery software on your PC for this to work. If not, then you do need a Windows CD. You can download it from Microsoft. They might charge you for it, but I mean, if you need it, you need it. But most PCs that you buy out of the store has a recovery partition. Now, when you booting up your PC and you hit F8 and it don't work, then you might have to hit F9, F10, F11. Just keep booting it until you get into your recovery partition. Now, I do have tutorial videos on how to do it in safe mode, how to go through the CMD. All right, I got videos about that, how to recover from CMD. If you can't boot into Windows, if you could boot into Windows, you could just go to CMD and follow the video and type in the code, and that's it. And it will bring you to your recovery partition, and then you could just follow the steps and then go do a factory reset on your computer. A lot of questions that I get on those videos is that they're getting, prompts to put the CD in and stuff like that. Then when I ask about where did you buy the PC, it's always that somebody gave them a hacked version of Windows, somebody gave them the PC, somebody did it, and that sometimes people that give you all these hacked versions of Windows is not authentic, and you got these black screens telling you you don't have an authentic copy of Windows, and all of a sudden you panicking like, though my videos won't help you. So those are the small questions that I always like to ask people, because I have a playlist called Computer Help On my YouTube channel, I have many videos on how to help you factory reset Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. And I recommend that for people that's having problems with slow PCs and stuff like that. So follow those videos and go from there. And I listen, I know how it is. Most people try to take the computer to a professional and they want to charge them $200, $300, $400. Listen, I am not trying to take money out of people's mouths. I'm not trying to do that. I want the computer business to flourish, because when people bring me their PCs to fix, that's my charge. That's how much I charge. But I do have helpful videos on my YouTube channel to DIY it yourself. If you are unsure, then I will advise you to bring your PC to a professional. I always tell people that if you believe that you can't do it, or you think you're gonna muck your computer up, if you think if you're not sure, then don't do it. All right. Let's see. Zero limit case, twice the thickness than out of box. Only good if you trapped inside of an airport. Now, even if you are in the airport, you still can top it off in airports. They got outlets in airports, so you'll be fine in airports. Let's see. Let me get it to you guys. Comments. It's an Asus X10. Easy. Zero limit cases. I don't use them every day, mainly for road trips and traveling. Okay. I see what you're saying. I use zero limit, poetic, and out of boxes at my job for the ultimate protection and battery life. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't get to a outlet and you need to make sure your phone lasting all day, then I can see why zero limit cases work. Let's see. The second question, however, I tried to update the .NET framework to a newer version, and it's saying an error found while updating. Now, when you having problems doing updates, or if you had your internet connection was slow, or if you got a bad copy of something, you can probably go and maybe try another Windows update, maybe try to find that framework and try to reinstall it. It's a few things you got to do. I mean, it's a lot of stuff you got to do. If you want to factory reset your PC, you could do that. So you got a few things you got to do. But I think if you try to go and try to do Windows updates, then it might fix that problem. Just make sure you got a solid internet connection. Make sure you're using Ethernet and not Wi-Fi. I always like to recommend Ethernet when you're doing stuff like that, coming straight to your router, because you have a solid connection versus Wi-Fi. I don't like to tell people to do updates, especially with phones and stuff like, well, not phones. We got to do them over Wi-Fi. You can plug them up. iPhones, you can plug them up. But when it comes to Windows PCs and stuff, I do recommend Ethernet. All right. So make sure you got yourself plugged into a solid Ethernet. Make sure you got a very good internet connection, and try to do a Windows update. Let's see. I'll probably keep the out-of-box Defender case for my Note 8 $1,000 phone. I am not taking any chances with the glass caught. And you know what? I am going clear cases. I'm going clear cases on all my phones. I think the hard shell clear case, you can see the beauty, and you got protection. Also, glass screen protector. I don't know. Listen, I got a glass screen protector on my Galaxy S8. All right, and it's a curved glass screen protector, but the Galaxy Note 8 is going to be a flat. So you probably can find glass screen protectors for your Galaxy Note. Let's see. Let me get it to you guys' comments. All right, so I replaced my hard drive on my Lenovo. Even with the key code, Microsoft won't let me download Windows 7. Can you tell me how to get it from the OEM? Now, what you would have to do is you got to try to, first of all, let's make sure we understand this. Windows 7 is end of life. Microsoft probably won't give you another copy of Windows 7 because they no longer support Windows 7. You have to go Windows 10 or nothing. So if you change your hard drive out, you probably have to go find a third-party company to try to get you Windows 7. Now, you got to remember, Microsoft have done end of life for Windows Vista, Windows XP, Windows 7. I think Windows 8 has been end of life too. So if Microsoft did end of life on these operating systems, they won't support it. They won't give you no copies of it. So you can't get it. And so that's why Microsoft is probably telling you can't get it. What should you do? You might have to go buy a copy of Windows 10. Unfortunately, unless you could maybe get the operating system off of your old hard drive. I mean, when I change out hard drives, see, for me, I use different operating systems. So when I change out hard drives and stuff like that, I make sure I have either the customer, somebody going to have an authentic copy of Windows 10 or an authentic copy of Windows something before I change out hard drives and stuff like that. So, I mean, you know, it's one of those things that when you go change, when you're tinkering with a PC, you got to have operating systems on hand. You have to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then I would leave it up to the professionals. It's hard for any tech guy to tell you over the internet what you should do because it's so. I could tell you one thing to do, and then you start getting errors. Do you need somebody to go through trial and errors? You need somebody to get hands-on. You need somebody with eyes on the prize to install some of this stuff. Now, a lot of people could do it over the internet. They could tap in your PC and do stuff like that. But you have to have a very, very fast internet connection along with the individual that's in your PC trying to work on it. So, you know, when you're changing our hard drives, every time I change our hard drive, I pull out multiple copies of Ubuntu and Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7. So, I mean, I got copies of all these operating systems. So if I ever change out a hard drive, then I'm good to go. You know, you download your boot exe. Now, you can get boot exe off online. All right. So once you put the boot exe in, then you're good to go. But they got a lot of software that you can buy to get you started, but you need an operating system. So it's when you're changing the hard drives out, you got to think about the hard drive is nothing. It's nothing on the hard drive. You have to install everything on your computer once you swap out a hard drive. So I always tell people, if you don't know what you're doing, please try to leave it up to a professional, especially when you change a hard drive. Listen, I get people that try to change out RAM and they fry their motherboards. Listen, if people come to me and say, my computer won't boot up, and then when they fry their motherboards, they touch the motherboard with their bare hands, they got their RAM, it's a mess when you get into hardware. I always tell people, if you don't know how to change out RAM, if you don't know how to change out hard drive, you better have an operating system on hand. If you don't know how to change out monitors and trying to DIY a lot of stuff and you unsure, don't do it, because other than that, you're just going to be buying a new computer. So I'm sorry that happened to you, and at this point you might have to buy an operating system, but you can download a boot exe file. Microsoft will give you that. All right, let's see. Which phone are you talking about, Easy? Let's see. What phone am I talking about? I do industry work, so maximum protection, yes. What brand clear cases do I recommend? Now, I do have on www.easycomputersolutions.com, all right, I have all the cases that I use on my YouTube channel. Now, Spigen and some other brands, I deal with a lot of different brands. I mean, some that I like, some that I don't like. But this clear case, I'm not sure what this clear case is right here, but it's a nice little hard shell. It has it does have the little lip. So if you place your device down, it does give you coverage, and you can use a glass screen protector with this. So I'm not sure. I think it's on my website at www.easycomputersolutions.com. So check it out. Let's see. The extra weight doesn't bother you, too much weight in your pockets. Let's see. I use the Rinky cases. All right. Let's see. Unbox Therapy has the central phone. Right. I talked about that in the beginning of the show. Let's see. I do similar work to use, let's see, perfect, not bulky, stuff like that. All right, but yeah, welcome everybody to the live stream. This is Monday Morning Hangover. This is your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Get your cup of coffee. It's time to talk. So next week, guys, we getting ready for the Galaxy Note event. It's here. It's here, guys. So we getting ready for it. And I'm excited for it, guys, and I'm gonna give you full coverage of everything underneath the sun, and we're gonna talk about it either way. Will you be getting the essential phone easy? You know what I'm gonna do with this essential phone? I'm gonna wait until I see some coverage of the essential phone. I mean, you think about this, man. I really want to get the essential phone, but I mean, you know, I'm hesitant this essential phone because I'm thinking this essential phone ain't. I don't know, man. You know, I'm doubting myself about this essential phone because anytime a device was supposed to have been out 2 months ago and all of a sudden it's still not out, and then we right into flagship season, man, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this. I mean, the phone cost $750, right? Well, yeah, $750 in my eyes, right? And I do want to review the phone. So probably I'm going to grab that phone. Hopefully it'll be out by the time I come back from Galaxy. Listen, then we be in September, right? I mean, then you got the V30 event right on the 31st or the 30th, I believe. I mean, you got the V30 event. So then you be into September at this point. So hopefully the essential phone to be out. Maybe, hopefully before September. I mean, listen, this month is almost over with, guys. I mean, we are the 14th of the month. We only got 2 more weeks and it's over. So hopefully the essential phone to come out by week after next, right? I mean, I guess. Let's see. Who want to get that bar? Who want to get into a, who want to get into a bar fight with you? All right, I'm checking in the model. I see y'all guys. Y'all talking amongst yourselves. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about this essential phone, man. I mean, I like the concept. I like that it's gonna have the ceramic back, edge display. Obviously we'll learn about the operating system. We don't know anything about the cameras. I mean, we know it got mods, got pogo pins at the top. We don't know anything about the accessories, auto mods. It's a lot of unknown. It's a lot of unknown things about the essential phone. In my eyes, I don't know anything about the phone to invest in the phone. You know, that's why I'm on the fence about the phone. I don't know anything about the phone. You know, I mean, yeah, the few YouTubers that's gonna start broadcasting videos about this phone. I mean, it's just like me as a YouTuber looking like, okay, I'm gonna drop $750 on a phone that I have no knowledge about. I mean, and what you see online, a few pictures, that's about it. Specs, you know, what UI is running. If it's running stock Android, I mean, it's gonna be like a Pixel. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how good the cameras are. I mean, that's some of the stuff. And I guess, you know, so I'm on the fence on that one. I don't know. Let's see what it's all about. Let's see. Essential phone is that an Andy Rubin fault for announcing the phone without being ready? I think so. I mean, I really do. I really do think that the strategy was there, but the execution was not. I think that, like, everybody be like happy. Yeah, I want to announce this phone. I want to announce this phone. But the question is it ready to go? Is it in production? Can we get it out to some of the YouTubers for review? Can we get it out to some bloggers so they can review the phone? Can we get it out so the public can start seeing this phone in the wild? That's the thing. So, maybe it was premature to talk about the phone would be out in 30 days, right? 2 months ago, right? And then all of a sudden now, after all people slamming them in the media, a lot of bloggers slamming them, and no big YouTubers don't have the phone and stuff like that. Now we got one for what I've heard. Maybe some YouTubers might get it this week. So I think that Andy Rubin probably wanted to announce the phone, but the execution was a little poor. And hopefully we get this phone out and popping. It's on websites now. So then we heard about the 300 mil that they just got investors invested 300 mil. So it should be on Amazon. It should be in Best Buy. Sprint got it exclusive on their network. So you might have to go to Sprint. If y'all guys, might have to go to Sprint, touch it and play with it. Don't know if I'll buy it at Sprint, but but it'll be available on Amazon for about $700. Best Buy has it on the website, say coming soon and all this stuff. So it's something to pop up all over the outlets. You just can't order the thing. So let's see what it's about. Let's see. The Note 8 is going to on the top of your list. Upcoming big dogs. Yeah, the Note 8 is. Yes. They just don't know about the Central phone and the Central. Let's see. In my opinion, stock Android is better on big phones. Just my opinion. Easy. Are you still using the Zenfone Zoom? You know what? After I just dropped a video for the Sony phone, I am working with the Zoom phone so I can do my final review before the Note. So I'm trying to get the final review out for the Zoom. All right, because I just did the final review for the Sony phone. So hopefully I want to have that video done before I leave. All right. So after I leave, then it's all about the Note 8 at that point. All right. So I'm trying to get the final review out for the Zoom, and I'm going to try to get something trickled in here or there, you know what I'm saying? But after I get the Zoom done, then it's all about the Note. It's all about the Note. It's all about the Note. Then we get into iPhone season. Then we get into the V30. Then we get into the Pickle. So those are going to be the devices for the next couple of months, guys. We got four major players. Four major players going to take us all the way into 2018, guys. That's it. Now the Central phone might get trickled in there, but you got four major players in the next 4 or 5 months, guys. That's going to take us all the way to 2018. So I think everything else is going to get cloudy. If somebody push out a mid-tier, I might grab that, because I like to do mid-tiers. But other than that, guys, this is it for the end of the year, guys. You got 4 phones coming out, 4 flagships coming out, and every YouTuber on the planet gonna be covering these 4 devices. And I'm gonna be included. But if they do have a mid-tier somewhere, I might cover that phone. And this is where their Central phone might come in at. So maybe the Central phone might be a 5th device that I might cover in the next 5-6 months. And then we into 2018, guys. Everything resets. Everything resets. So that's it for this year, guys. That's it. No more phones. You're gonna have some phones drop, but I don't know if people go cover them. I don't know. Let's see. Nice said, I'll pass. The company is off to a bad start so far. They are worse than the OnePlus. Bad execution at this current time. So that's what Nice says in the comments there. Let's see. I asked partly. Let's see. Yeah. So we talked about the Central phone in the beginning of the podcast. So yeah, Lewis got here a little late, so that's what happened. Zoom looks to be a very, very underrated. And you know what? The phone is nice. I really do like. The problem is, just like with all Asus devices, the UI, oh my God, the UI is, Asus need to do something with the UI. I mean, with the bubble icons, the horrible looking UI on the device. Yes, I mean, they really need to. I do understand they try to separate themselves from, stock Android and stuff, but you definitely got to put Nova Launcher on it. Definitely got to put Nova Launcher. But Nova Launcher don't fix the drop-down menu. Nova Launcher just fix the home screen. Nova Launcher don't fix the drop-down menus and all that stuff like that. So you have to deal with the Zeus UI, the Zeus Zenfone UI, and that's just not a pretty sight, man. It's just one of those type of UIs that you have to grow on you. Most people that have, devices, they like to have a little stock here and there when it come down to the drop menu and stuff like that. Not Asus, man. Asus heavy on their skin, and it's not a very appealing skin. That's all. This is my opinion. Let's see. And we were almost right at the top of the hour, guys, so we're going to get out of here in a minute. Let's see. I keep my eye on the Nokia 8. And you know what? Me too. I'm looking at that. Is it the Essential Phone 2 having its own OS? That was one of the questions that, remember it got snuck in there that they are working on their own OS? And that was the question that I was asking like months ago. Okay, so the first Essential Phone is going to have Android. The second Essential Phone is going to have a different UI. So that is confusing to me. I don't know if I like that too much. If you're going to have one phone that's going to run Android and the next version of the Essential Phone is going to run a totally different operating system. So that's a very important question, because what if you got the first Essential Phone and you do like the UI of the second Essential Phone? Do I got to go out and spend $800 on a second Essential Phone so I can get that UI? Or people with the first Essential Phone should have a choice, right? You say, okay, I want that UI to my first phone. And so it's a lot of questions, because I did hear about Andy and them working on their own operating system. Well, obviously, if they're working on the operating system, it's going to come to an Essential Phone. And if that's the case, then what's going to happen to the first Essential Phone? See, you look at it that I feel that the first Essential Phone is I'm a beta tester. That it's unfinished business here. That we want to see how the people react to the first Essential Phone. I'm tired of being a beta tester. I mean, I've had so many phones that I felt like that I was a beta tester. Incomplete software. UI is funky. So that's what I'm saying. Like. Is the Essential Phone 1 are we going to be beta testers? I mean, is this the phone is going to be the phone of the future? Are they going to use stock Android? So those are the questions, man. And we're not getting no information. We're not getting nothing from, no information, nothing. Like, it would be nice to have some type of press conference. Have a press conference. And I've heard they may have a press conference of the Essential Phone. So that may be coming out. All right, so I've heard they do have some type of something set up, that they're going to have some type of conference, some type of keynote address to address what is the Essential Phone, what is the UI, what is this, come out with a formal keynote address and discuss the future of Essential. What's the present, what's the future, what are y'all guys working on? Because $800 is a lot of money for people to invest in a new company. It's just my opinion. All right, here we go. Let's see. I don't know you did, but answer me back. Let's see. Now say, is Samsung the only phone that have Bluetooth 5.0 and connect to two separate devices at one time? The features absolutely love. You know what? I actually did that a few times. I actually hooked up two Bluetooth speakers, and right now Samsung is the only one in what I've seen has Bluetooth 5.0 that you got do set up like that, and it works. You're right, nice. As far as I know, I think that Samsung is the only device that does that. Let's see, the Nokia 8 should be announced mid-August, I think. Okay, cool beans. All right, guys, so we're right at the top of the hour. This is, y'all know I try to keep Monday Morning Hangover as short as possible because people like to watch a replay. I like to keep it between 45 minutes to an hour, and time flies as we have fun. So we go ahead and get out of here, guys. Yes. Ooh, dang. Go ahead and get your day started. Get your cup of coffee. It's time to go to the workplace. Some people saying it's already nighttime. Some people say it's already in the evening. Some people saying it's morning time to them. Some people saying it's midday for them. But whatever country you live in, whatever city, whatever state you live in, this is Monday Morning Hangover. This is your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Get your cup of coffee or get your night beverage. Get your dinner ready. And I really do appreciate y'all guys coming. It is preseason football, guys, so we are getting ready for that. Usually on Monday Morning Hangovers, I like to talk a little bit about football, a little bit. So as preseason come along and as we get closer to the NFL season, we will get into it and we will discuss a little football here on Monday Morning Hangover. This is your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. I will see y'all guys Wednesday. If you didn't see the video I just dropped a couple of hours ago, because I did stay up all night, putting this video out. All right, so go check it out. Let me know what you think. It's my final review of the Sony XZ Premium. It's a good phone. I like that phone. 4K display, over 800 PPI on the thing. Good 4K when you're watching Netflix, YouTube videos and stuff like that. It's a great phone. See y'all guys Wednesday.